Welcome people to the World Wide Web. So this is Chris from Cypher Sigma Toys, and we have another package come up. So just been payday. This will come out a week or so after payday. This is kind of a little treat to myself. I got paid. There's a lot of stuff I have outgoing this month. My wife's birthday. We're going away and doing a lot of things. So most of my money is there. I'd seen this figure a few times. It is a Marvel Legends figure, and I quite like the look of it, but I felt like it was it was a missing piece to my the MCU kind of series set, and yeah, just not a price. I ended up paying $11.99 on Amazon. I'm assuming it's still about that price now. And it's fairly big, so let me just put the box out of the way. Right, so we have Falcon, or if you want to call him Falcon version 2. Is it Reyes? Not Danny Reyes, because that's from Joaquin Torres. That's what his name. So here we have him, two different visors. He had the bird. Little issues were going on, so I will show you. So first off, he comes with two open hands as I drop them. So they've got his little drop it very fitly, and I don't know where I've dropped that hand. That's was a good start. Oh, there it is. Right, next up, we just have his backpack closed, so that's obviously when the wings are knocked out. Two pegs that lock into the back, or three I should say, because there's one there. Quite nice paintwork, and obviously red wing in the closed state there. Then we have red wing in the open state, but obviously no stand or anything, so it's a little bit, how do I pose this? Then we have Torres's like human face with just a visor, compared to what they come with the and to be honest, I don't like this closed off. He does have another backpack, so why? Okay, so he comes with a backpack, and there is a backpack there. This is interesting. Let's oh, okay, so there's only one lug in it. Okay, so those two lugs are for the wings. This is just for his main backpack. That's what it is. So let's have a look at Torres figure. So here he is head. I'm going to take that head off because I don't. It's one of the probably smoothest head pop-offs I've had in a Marvel Legends figure. And there it is. So there is his human head. I think it looks a bit better. So like always, that's about as far as it can look up. That's about as far as it can look down. But then we can look completely to the side, or he can have his head on back to front if you really want it to be, someone snapped his neck. Obviously the arms, like most Marvel Legends, go out and he can rotate a little bit stiff. I'm not complaining about that. But it obviously goes up and down. Then we have kind of swivel at the bicep area, the butterfly joints, that's the arm, and then movement at the wrist, and you see it's got a little, so you can twist his arm a little bit. With the surrounding, it's a little bit hard for it to move. Obviously it has an ab crunch. If you just want to headbutt on a Rito Rain, and then he has these molded pouches on his waist, but his waist does twist like that. Then obviously his crotch, his leg can go up. Top of the thigh can twist. Butterfly joint at the knee, as usual with Marvel Legends. Everything's kind of standard. And then his foot can go from side to side and a little bit up and down. Obviously, like his arms, he has these molded kind of boot coverings, so it limits what he can do. So we've seen him with the closed hands, we will remove those and put his other hands in place because I think it looks a little bit more dynamic. Right, and then we get onto this. So as I said, you have these two hooks here. These are actually for his wings, which I have not shown. So here are the wings, and they have, obviously they twist here, and they twist there. And what you have on this side, you'll see handles that he holds on. So when the wings come out, he can kind of position them. They're both the same, obviously, just either side. So let's see how easy they are to pop in. And simple as that. We'll do the other side. And then I will connect there. So yeah, the backpack obviously with the wings does not sit as flush as you can tell. So let's try and put him in a dynamic pose. I'll put some pictures up of me posing him because, as I say, there have been some. I'm not the best poser, so I will so let's leg. So we can kind of have him like this, where he's using his wings there, or we could have it like, so you have to hold the backpack to get this kind of moving. So maybe like this, and maybe there. So he can look a little bit more dynamic. I'll try and figure something out. He's going to be quite a big character. So that is him. And then obviously, as I say, there's nowhere for Redwing to sit in. But have you picked this figure up? Let's just put him with his wings and all his glory. There he is. Torres, the second Falcon. Do you like this figure? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I've been Chris from Cypher Sigma Toys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.